Hey you, do you know who these people are? You probably do know at least one of them. Well, my name is Juliana Yakub, and let me tell you that you can become like them. And I'm here to help you right now. So you might be thinking, how is that even possible? They are celebrities, they're famous, they're billionaires. How, like, before you actually do, you have to already put the trust that you can do it. But do you know why it's hard to put the trust in our brain? It's not any of our faults, but it's kind of hard to believe that we can achieve to that specific level. But they did it, so can you. We were all born like the same way. We all can't talk. We can't understand what the parents are saying to us. We're all born the same way. And that means we can all end up the same way too. So it's really hard to kind of imagine today, because sometimes you think you're not capable of it until you actually do it. So you have to kind of step forward and face your fears. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about sometimes mind over matter. So what does that mean? Mind over matter is used to describe a situation that you're overcoming, like a physical situation at most times. Believe it or not, mind over matter is everywhere. It's in the air. It's in our daily lives. It's everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little activity with you guys so you can understand more. So the activity is I'm gonna show you a couple of illusions, and this is not my idea. So in the descriptions, I will mention the person who did this and also thank you. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some time to look at it and pay attention to it. Okay, so in this illusion, this is our first illusion, we see two things, a background and a rectangle in the middle of it, right? So we can see the background's kind of faded. It's like a gradient. It's turning darker and into lighter, left to right. And let's pay attention to the rectangle. Oh my god. Now, so on the right side of the rectangle, it's darker than the left side. So maybe you've seen this illusion before, I'm not sure, but we can see it, right? Okay, yeah, we see the truth. Now, let's just say I take away the background in a few seconds. Just get a good look at it. Okay, I'll take it away. Okay, so there we go. I took away the background, and guess what? The rectangle is the same color. It's not gradient. And this kind of means that our eyes preserve the world. But why do we do that? I didn't edit this picture, I didn't change the color or anything. I just took away the background and the rectangle is the same color. It's solid, not a gradient. So sometimes when we see things in the world, it doesn't mean it's true. And it also means that we just go with the flow. We just see, okay, this is that, so that's that. Okay, so we are on our next illusion. So we can see here simply is a green cylinder right there on top of a checkerboard or chessboard. And we see that two of the squares are marked A and B. B is the white one, A is the darker one. So that's really all what we see right now. But let's say I take away everything except the marked boxes. Okay, I'm going to do it in 3, 2, 1, get a nice look. And boom, guess what? It appears that they are the same color. And this one is pretty similar to the last one too. Again, I didn't do anything except remove the cylinder and the checkerboard. Are you starting to catch along a little bit? So where I'm going from here? Okay, so now let's move on to our next and final illusion number 3. But what's different about that one is I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to remove anything. It will be just the same picture you will see for the whole time. Okie dokie, we're on our next illusion and the last one that I'm going to show you in this video. So this is actually more of a popular illusion, so take a look at it. It kind of looks like the lines are a little crooked, because if you look farther out, kind of like put your phone out, it looks like the black squares make like a wiggly line, not a straight line. But you see, if you put your phone a little closer and you pay attention to one individual any of the line, you can see that it's straight. Now we'll go to the next one and the next one. They're all straight. It's just what we see. I didn't change anything. So why did I show you all of these illusions? You must think I'm crazy. Well, I showed you them because I wanted to show you this quote that goes along with these illusions. I kind of mentioned it earlier. It's your eyes preserve the world. They kind of look at it differently. Just because you see how it is doesn't mean it's really like that. Okay guys, so now we are going to be talking a famous person who started as nothing and ended up worth millions of dollars. So his name is Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's a really great soccer player. He's one of the best there ever was in history. He's successful, he has a beautiful family. He has everything. But how did he become everything when he started off with nothing? So let me tell you about his early life. So Ronaldo had 3 siblings, 2 sisters and 1 older brother. So he had to share them. 4 kids in a room, that's packed up too. And his family was not really the richest, they were actually really poor. So he started playing soccer when he was 9 years old. He dropped out of school at 14. He got a heart disease at 15 years old, but then recovered, which is good. And his parents raised him as a really good, humble boy. So he was raised amazingly, but they were poor. But that was okay. It didn't stop him from achieving his dreams. That's the thing. He knew he had a chance, even if it seemed impossible back then. He still overcame this bad, hard, huge obstacle of his life. So can you believe it? Now Ronaldo is worth $850 million to this day. Okay, so our next person is going to be Taylor Swift. You know it. So Taylor Swift is now worth around $1.1 billion. She's now a new billionaire, which I'm so happy for her. Great job. She did deserve it because she worked super hard. So let me tell you about her early life too. So Taylor Swift grew up on a Christmas tree farm, which is actually pretty cool and interesting. And she started vocal lessons and acting lessons at 9 years old, just when Ronaldo started his career. So Taylor Swift did not grow up in a wealthy family, and her parents, both her amazing parents, were providing for her and trying their best to keep up and support their family. But the thing is, it's not about where you grew up, how you grew up, what your life was like in the early life. It was that they had a goal and they reached it. They were determined, they had the heart, they already knew that they can be successful, they have talent. See, that's the thing. Like, if any of us have a talent, we don't really express it, kind of like that. But they did, and look where it got them. The thing is, if they did it, why can't you? Why can't you become successful too? Find what you're good at. Like, and if you don't think you're good at anything, try to be good at something. Like, if you really want this thing, you can get it. You are so capable of it. We're all born the same way. We all can't talk or speak or laugh, or we can just cry, that's all. When we were born, when we're little babies, we're all the same. It's not saying they're born and they're already famous like that. No hard work. No. They had to work for their dreams, and you can too. And you can achieve it. You can be successful. Okay guys, so that'll be it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and share to your friends, and tell them that you are capable of anything too, and you can achieve that. And you can be successful just like them if you try and most importantly, believe it. Okay, guys, that'll be it, and bye.